Bro, I don't know how much time I'll have because my phone's always fucking jammed up on memory. I might only have a minute or two, so it's January 2nd, 2021 now. I'm currently sitting in Walmart parking lot in Happy Valley, Oregon, and yeah, it's just like been raining nonstop for like the past week, and haven't even been able to like get out of the vehicle. There's nowhere obviously open. Even the restaurants, like, you can't go sit down and eat anymore. That's reclosed. The gyms are reclosed. Like, the movie theaters are obviously still closed. All that type of stuff. Like, anything I would do when I was homeless in Florida, like, yeah, I can't do any of that. And even when stuff's closed, like in Florida, I could go to spots and like sit by the water and smoke and shit. And I like used to go to the bar, but I don't drink anymore. And I thought about it again, but like it's just really a waste of money I don't fucking have, to be honest with you. And I don't enjoy it. I would just be doing it to be around people for a second, and then I would go back and sleep in my car anyway after having drinks. So it's like kind of fucking fake. Like, not really trying to do that. But yeah, I'm really hitting a wall, dude. I've been in the vehicle for a week now, and it's like nothing new to me, really. Like sitting alone all day, although it's still hard, like just like company wise and like depression wise, and like I don't fucking even know where to start with that. Like, it's really hard, and the weather on top of it is like, dude, and I don't have a ton of money, so it's like I can't really. Not that that would matter, cause I mean, what am I gonna do? I can't go to the fucking movies, dude. I can't go fucking what sit down in a restaurant and eat by myself. Like, I can't do that, and I would do that. I'd be grateful to do that, honestly. Like, I know I'd still be by myself, but it like changes up the scenery. You know, it's so hard sitting in this one like. Imagine if your vehicle was broken down in a parking lot and you were just sitting there for a week. Like, this is really no different. Like, yeah, I can drive around, but I don't know any of the areas, and I'm just like driving around to try to find different spots to sit. Like, it's kind of unexplainable, and I'm trying to document some of it on this channel I like half-ass created as far as my journey here in Oregon and everything has been going. I know I didn't really document any of it on YouTube. Well, I definitely didn't document any of it to YouTube. The other times I was like living in my vehicle and all the other crazy shit that I've done and went through in the past 5 to 10 years. But like, I know I've put a lot of stuff on Snapchat and Facebook, and like, there's definitely stuff out there to look back on. But I wish I would have put it all on, like, I wish I would have thought of this a long time ago. It probably would have helped me ventilate some shit, you feel me? But yeah, it's a weekend. I can't call my grandma, so the weekends are especially hard for me. Like, during the week, I get by because I talk to her Monday through Friday. Like, I call her in the morning at like 8 or 9 in the morning. We talk for like an hour or two, and like, that like gives me a boost for like pretty much long enough, like that pretty much is enough to get me through the whole day usually. But and the weed and music and fucking watching comedy on my phone all day, like, that's enough background noise throughout the day. But like, if I shut that shit off, if I don't talk to even just my grandma, like, that's the only option I have. But like, if I don't do any of that, like on the weekend, it's a lot different, dude. And it's really hard. Hang on, I've called the 211 like resource number. I've called that handfuls of times in my adult life, and like, they are good about sending me the resources like to my phone. Like, they text you or email you whatever resources you're looking for, like homeless shelters or counseling, mental health stuff. Like, they'll send you whatever, but when you call the numbers they send you, like, you don't really get anywhere after that. So I've just been like really hitting a wall. I didn't think it'd be so hard finding places to park. I thought I'd be able to find like free camping, and I've seen so many fucking homeless people that I really thought I'd have no problem. But I've been in the vehicle a week or less, and I've already got pulled up on by a security dude in a fucking, because like a lot of these shopping mall centers, whatever you want to call it, Walmart, etc., like, Even Walmart, I thought that was a safe place to park, but like they have fucking security driving around all day and night, and because of the the problems, like, and I'm just trying to like lay back, sleep in my car, and like was trying to hold a job 5 days a week, and right now that's like super rocky and probably gone. Like I only went to work 1 or 2 days this last week because this last week is when this all happened, and it's like I have not gotten a normal amount period of sleep anywhere in this whole past week, because I can't fucking find anywhere, sadly, to goddamn park and feel safe and not be bothered like I'm doing something wrong. Like, but if I was completely homeless with like a fucking tent or a fucking tarp just like on the highway randomly somewhere, nobody would bother me. So it's like really kind of heartbreaking in a way, and makes me just want to like give up and do some sort of dramatic shit, to be honest with you. And like it even passed through my mind like a couple hours ago when I was sitting in the parking lot over in a different area, like what if I fucking like just realizing what this all is. And like even though I have my grandparents who love me, that they're getting like they're in their 60s, almost 70, and like after they're gone, who the fuck do I have, that care, like that likes me or cares about me at all or knows anything about me. So it's like if I wanted to make a statement, like really I could make them, like find a body in a fucking random ass parking lot in a car, and they'd be like, who's this guy? Like he has a fucking Iowa license, and he like I just got this vehicle registered, so I have Oregon plates, which is like cool and all, and I have my appointment set up to get my license here hopefully. But like all in all, I have fucking child support like treating me like shit and not understanding that this is actually what I'm fucking going through. And like that I do try to hold a job, obviously, because how else would I like feed myself and like try to have a vehicle or rent a room from somebody or whatever I try to do for like a living situation. But like it's never been ideal, dude, for a long time. And like they're so fucking mean and just bring up like, have I sent in a payment yet? And it's like, dude, I'm 28 years old, and like I just told my grandma I've been driving vehicles since I was 16 years old. So that's 12 years of driving, and I've never ever had insurance more than like a month. Like more than the initial month I had to pay to set it up, Like I've never fucking like that's how far gone and behind I am on just everything. Like I've never had a place of my own since Dubuque, and that was like 5 fucking years ago now. You know what I mean? Like I've never, and I've only had my own place one time in my adult life, like for a couple years. But really, that's when all that like mental shit and the notes and stuff started happening, and my apartment went to shit and scattered, and almost like fucking hoarding like notes, and fucking the OCD type shit started happening. And like when I was passing buildings, I would feel like I had to like read every single building we passed when we were driving by, and just weird shit like that. Like fucking A, dude, I don't know, my head's bouncing all over, and at least this shit is somewhere if anything ever does like break inside me fully where I just like completely give up. But like I want to know what it's like on the other side, and to like feel normal, and like I have friends, and like I work a job for a reason, and like what I mean. Like I know nobody likes going to work, but when you like sit in a fucking car from all day, dude. Like you sleep in it, you wake up in it, you sit in it all day because there's nowhere to fucking go. You sit in it all day because you don't know anybody in the whole state that you're living in. Which, like, yeah, my fault for moving here, I guess. But like, dude, I would have obviously done something different if the options were there. But yeah, it's just like hard doing that all day and then having to go to work at 10 p.m. and like work till 7 a.m. Monday through Friday, and fucking act like it's not happening, Like I'm not close with anybody besides my grandma and my grandpa who live in California, who are the best and I love very much, but they're not, as much as they want to love me and support me, they're not going to fix any of this completely. And like it's on me to try to figure out what the hell is important to me and how to fucking get it. And I know it's includes my daughter, and that's part of what the future of hopefully my family includes, is even if it's just that, like I don't care, like as long as I would just get to see her, then I would be good. I don't need no fucking fancy hot long lasting relationship, or I'm not all into that anymore. Like I just want security, of a home and finances and food, and I want my daughter to be good with me. Like, I want to not have them think I'm a deadbeat dad because I'm not paying child support, but have them understand why. Like, I won't be keeping in touch with them if I wasn't thinking about these things. Like, if I was genuinely trying to run from child support, I would not fucking ever call them. So I don't know why I do call her. My child support lady's name is Kathy. I'm assuming with a K. Like, dude, she's such a fucking, oh my god, dude. And it's such a sexist ran thing. It's like really horrible. And yeah. So been here since August, and it's been a goddamn trip, dude. Fucking trip. From flying here with no plan, dude. I had myself a hotel rented for like 2 or 3 nights. I might have extended it a night or two. Like, I didn't come here with a lot of money, like I think under $500. You know what I mean? Like, I came here with not a lot of money, dude. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do. I don't know what the fuck my mom thought I was gonna do, but she just like dropped me off at the airport and like, yeah, good luck, and like never fucking called me again. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it was her place to like stop me or fucking like I have to learn my own lessons, but it's like, dude, it's been really, really hard and interesting and kind of a blur unless I stop and really go through everything and think about it. But just how everything happened is really kind of an acid trip. And fucking, I really kind of, at one point when I first moved here, obviously, and the like only had that hotel for a handful of nights, and then I'm like, obviously all of a sudden running out of nights, and I'm packing up all my shit and realize I have nowhere to fucking go, and like I'm trying to call storage units so I can at least keep my shit somewhere, and I'm like looking up how much tents cost and looking up like rules of camping in Portland, and like, you know what I mean, just all this crazy shit, dude. I was like really just rolling extremely with the fucking tide in like the craziest way. And then I was sitting down at Pioneer Square and that fucking church bullshit, and then I went there, which like I can't say I'm not grateful for, because I definitely would have been on the streets or at a shelter or in a fucking I don't know what the fuck. I don't want to know what the fuck, but yeah, I went out there, and then I got a job at the Ramada at the hotel front desk, and then I fucking lost that job because they found that I was sleeping on fucking the floor in rooms like that were empty. And that's because fucking shit like out at that place I was staying at with this church was like getting really fucking bizarre and weird, and like I felt unsafe for once in my life, which like I've been in a lot of fucking lonely dark places, bro, and like to feel unsafe around a goddamn church was like the weirdest thing. And like that's when me and that kid had issues for whatever fucking petty ass reason, which escalated super bad, and he pulled the fucking knife on me when my grandma was on the phone with me, so she can contest to that. Like, just fucking wild, bro. And I never went back since. And that's when I started sneaking into rooms at my job, and just like, again, just never knowing what the fuck I'm doing. It's like such a trip of a story, bro. And I don't know if any of this is real. We might all be living this fucking simulation for real, for real. Like, watch all these people around me, like they're living their lives, like they all have people with them, you know. But like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, dude. And then I got a job at the Motel 6 doing overnight. Like, both these fucking hotels were in just horrible areas. And then I was like having issues with like the whole massage parlor issue translating into like being in this area with all these fucking obvious hookers and shit, and them like these hookers are obviously like staying at my hotel with like people and shit, and like literally like telling me to get their number, and like fucking people pretty much offering me hookers, you know what I mean? And I'm like trying to get my fucking dick sucked for fucking acting like I'm gonna give them a room and shit or some wild boy shit, bro. Some wild, weird boy shit, bro. Like, what the fuck is all that? You know what I'm saying? But dude, fuck, man. Yeah, so now I'm just sitting chilling. I've called every goddamn resource I could think of. pretty much anyway. Like, I haven't called all the numbers that 211 sent me, but that's because, like, I called a few and never heard back from anybody. And I know it's the weekend right now and shit too, but, like, so helpless, and I don't have a single goddamn friend here, which actually I guess I have, well, I don't know if we're really friends because I never really hung out with them, but, like, a buddy from, see, like, a dude from back home fucking hit me up and said he lives in, like, Eugene or something like that, but it'd just be so weird to, like, try to do anything like that. But I guess right now would be, like, the best time to try to do that, and I didn't even really think about that till just now. But I hit him up once, and then I kind of backed off of it because I got the job at Walmart, and I didn't want to let, like, pretty much my grandparents down, because, like, they told me they were proud of me, and, like, it meant a lot to hear somebody was proud of me. And yeah, I mean, maybe I should see what he's up to now that I have a vehicle and shit, and now that the job is rocky. But I definitely have the potential to get other jobs. It's just like I gotta make sure I'm focusing on, like, looking at whatever else is going on with me. Like, why am I snapping? Why am I fucking randomly punching shit? Like, when I got woken up by that security guy, or when I was like got woken up, dude, and had to move to fucking a different parking lot, and it's just like more security driving around that parking lot. I just like parked in the mid, like just parked randomly in the middle of everybody like a fucking psycho, bro, and just got out and like just started. I was trying to get a hold of like the cop or like the security person to just straight out ask them, like, bro, where the fuck can I park then, bro? The fuck you treating me like this for? You know what I mean? You treating me like fucking dirt. Like, what if you were trying to fucking hold the job you're doing right now, your little security drive around fucking job all night, but you got off work and then you lived in your fucking car and you didn't have mommy or daddy or fucking sister or friend or fucking any goddamn thing, you know what I mean? Just solo dolo to the extreme, my dude. Anyway, yeah, it's Saturday, and I have all the rest of the day today and all night tonight to get through. It's fucking rained for a goddamn week straight, bro. Been in the 40s, you know what I mean? Like, it's not nice out at all. I haven't been able to set up this fucking truck at all, dude. All my shit is compiled in the back of this thing and in the fucking front all around me. You know what I mean? Like, it's not good right now, but I'm really fucking hoping that this goddamn pans out somehow. It's just not probably gonna, dude, because what the fuck? Like, why would it? I've been through it before, and like I've always worked. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to fucking feed myself. I've never got fucking lived off food stamps or nothing. Like, I wouldn't be able to fucking even just feed myself if I didn't work, you know? But like, I don't know how to get out of being fucking homeless, bro. Like, homeless. Like, yes, I can have a vehicle or I can have a room to rent, but having both at the same time is like impossible on one fucking person's budget. And yeah, but that's cool and all. And I fucking lost pretty much my family and my daughter and fucked up my reputation and can't go back on it because it's all out there on the fucking goddamn Facebook and Snapchat and screenshot and bullshit. Bro, no girl would ever get judged for sending a fucking titty pic, which girls do that to get attention if they're fucking lonely, bro. They know they do. It's easy. It's not frowned upon because guys fucking want it. No guy doesn't not like titty pic, you know? But girls fucking get random dick pics and don't try to understand that fucking, you know what I mean? Like, that shit just isn't really honestly that bizarre to me that guys do that. Like, if a guy's fucking doing that, obviously he's pretty either lonely or got some self-confidence issues, or it's sad, you know what I mean? It's not funny. It's not fucking even threatening in a sense if you're not like, you know, if that's all you're doing is like sending pictures like some little fucking clown that's too scared to like talk to girls in person type of thing. Like, dude, that's sad.